back out in the Mournes today. Thanks for clicking on the video. I don't really have any plan to do anything, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the Mourne wall and I'm just going to follow it until I get tired, and then I'm going to put somewhere to camp. We're starting off at a little car park and we're just sort of approaching the gate now. There we go. New gate. Oh! You can go through this one, I guess. Very nice, very nice. And it locks by itself. Here we go, we've just come from the gate down here. We're on this path. If you follow this path, it brings you to Anlong Woods. If you continue following it, it brings you to Loch Blue. If you see this road here, this path, sorry, we're going to follow this path up along the wall to the top of Binnian. So I'm not going to faff about here. I'll see us at the top of Binnian in a couple of seconds. So I've stopped for a wee breather here. I've seen one of these leprechaun holes that Stephen Reid talks about. I'm at the still here between Binnian and that's East Binnian over there. Sort of crouching down here, hiding behind the wall because it's really windy. So I'm just going to follow the wall up to the top of here and I'll see you up there. It's a couple of 100 meters. I'm sure by the time I get up to the top I'm going to be absolutely destroyed, but let's get going, I guess. I'm at the top of Binnian. I'm hiding here in between rocks. There's a whole load of banana skins. So it's really windy up here. And I've made a mistake. I forgot to top up my water at the bottom. I'm not going to hang about up here because I'm afraid of being blown off. You already see. Well, these are good though. Right, let's move back in the wee corner. I'm going to sit here for a couple more minutes and then we'll start heading down the wall toward Wee Binnian. I'm thirsty. My mouth's drier than a nun's. Right. That's us leaving Binnian now. We're going to head toward Wee Binnian. Find some water. It's not the freshest looking water in the world, but it's clear. There's no brown stuff in it like normal. And you know, I'll take it. That wee walk down from Binnian is tight enough. It's tight enough. Quite steep. Lovely fresh water. Right. Binnian done. I'm gonna head now down to MooSlieve. It's really, really windy up here. I'd already started to go down, and then I went to take a video to say that I'm leaving, but you wouldn't be able to hear a word. It's so windy. Time to go. Right, I've just came down from up there and rejoined the wall. Yeah, we're following it to that big crossroads up there. So it's at the top of MooSlieve now. The wall sort of separates here into 4 parts, and we're going this way. There's not much up here, it's very, very rocky. That's 3 picks done so far. Binnian, Wee Binnian and MooSlieve. And we're going to follow the trusty wall. So we're getting closer to Silent Valley. I've took a bit of a shortcut. That'll hopefully save me about 2 miles. I don't know if there's been a good shortcut yet. You'll find out in about 10 seconds. Alright, so we just came from up there, followed the wall down. We're getting pretty close now. We're on a small stile. That looks like the start of a track, but I don't know where it ends. Let's find out. Right, and here we are at the bottom. I've come on to a proper path here. Oh! Found some nummies. So juicy. So juicy. So that's just the Silent Valley. Just walking down the road here toward the toilets. And when I'm here, I'll stop up on the water. Then I think I'm going to sit down maybe at one of these benches here for 10 or 15 minutes, get something to eat. It's coming up 10 to 6. I plan where we're going to camp tonight because I still don't know. You know, it's getting dark now at about 8 o'clock. So ideally, I want to be set up for at least 7:30. Get my dinner. Right. It's coming up 6:15. Shouldn't really be stopping to get something to eat because it's going to get dark at 8 o'clock, but I am starving. What I've done is I've made a wee concoction myself. It's a tin of tuna with some red onion, grated cheese, a couple of jalapenos, and then I put a bunch of cucumber on top. Mixed it all together with mayonnaise. I'm going to get this into me really, really quick, and then I need to decide where I'm going to camp tonight. Ben Crom is 3 miles this way. We know that Ben Crom's a good spot. It's low down. There'll not be a lot of wind on it. But I've already done Ben Crom once. And I don't know, I might head towards Muck. I'm not sure. I need to think about it because wherever I'm going, ideally I would need to be there before 7:30 because it's going to get dark at 8 o'clock. Well topped up with water, that's not a problem. Just gonna sit here, get this into me really, really quickly, and then decide where to go. Right, that's my tuna. It was delicious. I was just thinking, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to Ben Crom because it's very windy. I would like to go to Slieve Muck. It's about the same distance away as Ben Crom, but I'm in the Lanshan one and it's very windy. I don't know if I trust it. I've never been up to Slieve Muck, so I don't know what it's like up there, what the conditions are, but I know that Ben Crom's good. I know that's low down. and I need to think that I'm parked at Carpark Little as well. I have about an hour to get to Ben Crom. Not going to mess about, just going to get there. The next time you see me, I'll probably be at Ben Crom. There's a closet that goes to China. Valley on the map doesn't really look that big when you look at Google Maps, but I've been walking up 20 minutes here. Right. You know what? I know that when I get to the other end, there's about 100 steps that I need to go up. I'm not looking forward to that. I think I'm gonna miss the sunset. I think I'm missing it right now. But at least we're at Ben Crom. We're not too far away now. We've just got these freaking stairs to go. Really not looking forward to these. I've done them once before and I hated it. Alright, one. $649 and we're at the top. There's the bloody stairs and there's steel over here, and then just need to walk up the side of this, get to the other side, and hopefully there's nobody else camping, but if there is, I ain't going nowhere. So I have a business idea. I'm gonna get a whole bunch of drones, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do rucksack delivery service. So what you'll do is you'll go for your walk, you'll tell me your coordinates, what time you're going to be there, and then I'll airdrop your rucksack and from a drone. Oh, there's my walking sticks. Gonna need those. What do you think about that for an idea? If anybody knows about any drones that lift sort of 15-20 kilos, let me know. Right, time to get Ben Crom, get the tent set up, get some date, start relaxing. Yeah. Right, that's us at Ben Crom. Absolutely destroyed. I mean, I could sleep right now. I've done 16.42 kilometers already. I'm going to get the tent set up. You get something hot to drink. It's 8 o'clock. So it's going to start getting dark soon. I'm not going to bother doing like a, you know, showing you setting the tent up or anything. I'm just going to get it done. Hey guys, I need a drink right away. I've got one of my wee sachets with me. I've got a berry blend. It looks like a strawberry, raspberry, blueberry. We get it mixed in with the water there. So this is about 450 ml of water, and I would love a hot drink, but I'm dehydrated. I need something to drink quick. So let's try this out, see what it tastes like. Cheers. Oh, there we go, we're all set up. It's looking nice. The wind is beating the crap out of it, like, but it's alright. Shelter. Got my bedding set up. So I've got a foil mat here. Got my sleeping mat, sleeping bag, pillow, and then I've got my rucksack and my clothes and stuff down at the other end. And the reason that I put that there is because it helps to stop the air mattress rolling around. Let's get a quick rundown of the food. Went for a dehydrated one today. It's cottage pie. I've had one of these before. It was okay. I wouldn't buy it again, but I bought two, so I'm gonna eat this one. And then I basically just have a whole load of snacks. So I have a muesli bar and I have a yogurt. That's breakfast. And then for snacks later on, I have cheese strings, squishies. I went for strawberry and cream this time to mix it up. Bag of normal nuts. Top Dap chocolate bar. Lucozade, like energy gels. And then I have some coffee. So the bottom one is like maca. It's like a chocolate coffee. The middle one is a normal coffee. That's for the morning time. And then the top one is chicken and vegetable soup. So that's just a cup of soup. And then I have, you know, I have drink sachets and brown sauce and stuff like that. Right, so time for a soup. It's just a normal cup of soup. I've put a wee bit of salt in it because there's not much flavour off them. But here, collect moments, not things. Right, water's done. By the way, the higher you pour your water from, the better it tastes. And that counts for tea, coffee, hot chocolate, everything. Because it's more like aerated or something, maybe? Right, we'll leave that for a couple of minutes so it doesn't burn my mouth. But in the meantime, I think it would be a bit of a sin to have cheese strings and not at least dip. Oh, cheese dipped in soup is delicious. I've seen camping and hiking with Adrian. I got himself like a wee frying pan. It's like a toasty frying pan where you flip it over halfway through. And I'm telling you, if you make cheese toasties and you have tomato soup with you, you have the best meal in the world. It's made that cheese really chewy. It's class. 20 past 11. I've still not got my food. I'm all set up though. I've got the right amount of water. I've got water for pear juice, and then I've got my HP brown sauce and 2 packs of pepper and salt. The reason that I'm late is because I was reviewing over my footage, and on the last GoPro clip that I took, something very, very weird happened. So what happened was, I was out getting water, I had my GoPro in my pocket, the sky is full of stars, and I thought, you know what, I'll just stick it on 30-second blasts and I'll put the GoPro on a rock and point it up into the sky. And when it did point it into the sky, and you can see me set it down on the rock, and when it did point it into the sky, this happened. So
That's very, very odd. That's 100% not doctored at all. And that is my GoPro pointing into the sky. If it was a drone, I would have heard the noise. It doesn't move like an insect. And to be honest with you, I've sort of reviewed that footage maybe 7 or 8 times. It kind of freaked me out a wee bit, because what the hell could that light be? I'm in the middle of the Mournes, middle of the mountains, and the light, it just moved weird. It moved in a circle. So I don't know, maybe it's a trick of the camera or something. But I do know I'm hungry, so I'm gonna wait for this to boil, and we'll see if the cottage pie is better the second time round. There we go. I would say that that's boiling. I'll take this here and fill it to number 5. Give it a good stir up. Seal it. Leave it for 5 to 10 minutes. I'll leave mine for 10, just to be sure. And then enjoy. Boom, boom, boom. Right, and the taste test would say perfect. That's what it looks like after 10 minutes. Let me do a wee bit of magic on it. Alright, so got a wee bit of meat, wee bit of potato. Potatoes taste really good. Meat's still a wee bit funky, but putting more water in it definitely has helped. It's definitely helped a lot. So I've just finished that there. It was very good. The only thing I would say is add more water to it. It said 320 ml on the back. I added probably about 500, 550, but turned out it was pretty good. Still probably not bad again, to be honest, but it definitely filled the hole. So it's coming up now about 20 past 12. That'll be time to go to bed. It's still windy outside. The wind is blowing directly onto the back of the tent, so it's not so bad if I sort of just, you know, stay here where I am. There's still plenty of room, and it's not like hitting me or anything. So, you know, it's been a pretty good day. Long walk, tired. I normally don't like sitting in the tent, but today I enjoyed it. I enjoyed sort of just sitting and, you know, watching over my footage, staying in the tent, and sort of just chilling with that soup and stuff, and then getting my dinner. It's not very often, you know, I'd rather be out exploring or something, but, you know, I guess maybe the 16k hike, 10 miles, is what has made me tired and happy to relax. I'll see you in the morning. Rocks are slippy. Morning guys. Time's about 8:30 in the morning. I've overslept. Probably fell over last night at maybe about 2 AM, so I've slept good. Woke up there about 20 minutes ago and I've been running up and down the river. I've slipped in it and everything. The rocks are real slippy. They're covered in like morning dew or something. I've ripped the knee off myself. I'm just not as young as I used to be. Not as nimble either. Right, coffee time. I'm sitting here, I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to get home. And I'm thinking either to go from here up to Hur's Gap, walk along the Brandy Pad, and then walk down through Hanlon Fitley to get to the Carrick Little Path. Be a nice walk. Or I could take a shorter walk and walk back up the side of Ben Crom here, and then up to like sort of the base of Binnian North. That'll bring me back onto the Carrick Path, and then it'll just be a straight, maybe mile or so, straight back to the Carpark. I know that's the shorter option, so I'll probably go with that there.
Oh, tired. The wind, it's still windy, but it's not as windy as it was yesterday. The tent actually held up really well. I've put an extra pole on the back of the tent, and I think that's really helped a lot. So, as far as I know, like this Lanshan, it's sometimes a nightmare and sometimes it's good. We're pitched up on sort of like a flat area, and a Lanshan's very easy to set up on a flat area. Everybody says to test your tent out in the back garden, and you know that's all right. But your back garden is flat, and up here is not flat. So like with a normal tent with normal poles, you set them up anywhere. But this Lanshan, if it's not set up on like perfectly even ground, it takes a real lot of playing about with to get it right. But when it's up, it's dead on. You know, it's strong enough. It's roomy enough on the inside. It's comfy. I sleep in this tent very well. So it's just setting it up. It's just setting it up. It's a pain in the ass. But I think for the winter time that we're getting close to, I'm gonna have to buy another one-man tent, a more strong one. We'll go for a maca coffee because I'm having one of these muesli bars for breakfast. For all the things I've tried for breakfast, these are the best things. I'm not a heavy eater in the morning. So like this here, and then whenever I leave, I'll suck on this here until it's done as well. So that's yogurt, and that's your... Oh! Oh! Coffee break done. Oh, time for the best part of the camp, which, as everybody knows, is packing up. Right, there we are, all packed up. No trace as always. Got my rucksack, got my walking poles, my rubbish bag, and woo, the sun's come out. So I've decided I'm just gonna walk up along the side of the valley to the other end of Ben Crom. Then I'm gonna go up to sort of the base of Binnian North Tour. And then I'm just gonna have a straight path back to the Carpark. There we go. Goodbye, Ben Crom. We'll check in on the other side. So there we are, we've got it to the other side. It's a real nice walk up the side of the reservoir there. It's absolutely roasting today. And what we're going to do is we're headed sort of up toward here. And then it should be kind of easy from there on in. So before we head up, I'm going to try one of these Lucozade gels. See if they're any good. Yeah, these weren't expensive, so. Yeah. It's got a weird taste off it. It's okay, it's palatable, but I've never had a gel before. And it feels like there's like a thin jelly coating the whole inside of my mouth. Yeah,
I think we'll wash that down with some water, I think. And by the way, this water from Ben Crom, through the filter anyway, tastes better than the water that came out of the taps. Oh, so good, so good, so good.
So, Ben Crom, come to the end of the fence, follow this road to go to where we camped, and you follow this one up to get to the base of Binnian North. There we go. And this is at the top of Ben Crom now. Took a small detour. We went about 200 meters off the track. Yeah. But this not always happens with me. I always go off the track, so that ended up just happening like almost vertically up the last maybe 50 or 60 meters. So back on the carriage little path now. So Ben Crom Reservoir is behind us. This way here. This will bring you up to North Tor Binnian. But we're going this way. I don't know if you can see light blue, but this is the direction that we're headed. This will bring us to Anlong Forest. And then you follow Anlong Forest right up to the gate and back to the car park. So I've just realised as well that from we were going up Binnian yesterday, I haven't seen one single person. And the time now is it's 11:30 in the morning. I left Carpark yesterday at around 2:15 p.m. So by the time we get back here, it's going to be about 12 o'clock. It's going to be 22 hours in the mornings. That's going to be a long one for me. I'm guessing this is a long video. So thanks very much. Got this far. Here we are at the edge of the forest. It's lovely clear skies. You can see on top of everything. So last week there when I was in Cornwall, I was flying home last Saturday and it was completely clear. We were flying up the side of Ireland and I could see the Mournes from the plane and I could pick out a couple of the tops. I could see Silent Valley, see Ben Crom. It was amazing. I didn't know that you could see that from a plane. So I tried to take a picture but found out really crap. Here we are, back to the start. There's the path up to Binnian. But we're not going this way today, but look at it, it's so clear. It's amazing. We're headed this way back to the gate. Hey guys, this is back to Carpark now. Thanks very much for watching the video. It's probably been a long one because I had a lot of footage.